All right, so we're sitting here on this airboat, and I can't wait. We're going to have an absolutely amazing time on this ride. Just hang on. Matt lost his drone. Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Board Shorts with Kirby Smith. I'm Kirby Smith and I'm standing here with Captain Jason with Airboat Rides Unlimited here in Umatilla, Florida. Actually, it's on the Ocklawaha River right here off of 42. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing excellent. Happy to be here.
We are here for a very special reason, and we are here to explain a little bit about your operations and what not only Lake County people can experience, but visitors from all over the country. Yep. Do you mind going through a little bit about what's going on here?
Well, obviously we do airboat tours here. We do have a pretty diverse location. We're lucky enough where we're stationed at that we do have, not only do we have the river here, but if we go down a little bit, we also have the marsh back here behind us. And if you go down back through the marsh, we come back out, we have some back canal passageways, we have alligators and a lot of the wildlife out there that we're able to interact with and actually get up close and personal with. And then also there's a lake down a little bit further. And so being able to have all those different environments all in one little compact little area like that is very unique, and it works out pretty well for the customers to be able to see all that in one little tour.
So run me through a little bit about the experiences that a customer would have as they're on your airboat. What makes it different riding on an airboat rather than a regular boat?
Well, there's a couple nice aspects of an airboat versus a lot of the other boats you'll do tours on. One of the nice things about an airboat is we do have a completely flat bottom on there, and they're obviously air propelled. And because they're air propelled, we don't have any props down below the water line. You don't have to worry about chopping any of the wildlife or any of the vegetation out there. And we're able to get out into areas where you couldn't get any other boat out into. For instance, the marsh out there, we're running out there only like 2 or 3 inches of water. And so we're able to get out there, push through some of the tall sawgrass and really get you back into the back areas where you really couldn't get with any other type of vehicle or vessel. And you also, we do have manatees from time to time end up out here. And one of the nice things about an airboat is you're never going to end up with those white stripes at the back of a manatee from an airboat. We're very eco-friendly as far as the direct impacts. We don't harm the vegetation. Even if we do go directly over the top of it, because of that flat bottom and no prop, we don't actually harm any of it. If you just push it over the top, it doesn't harm the root systems. So everything grows back and we don't actually cause any physical harm to the stuff out there. So we're very eco-friendly and real conscious about the stuff we're doing out there.
And you don't put any pollutants in the water.
Exactly.
So going on an airboat, you actually get to see things that only nature can see.
Yep. Yeah, because it's the areas we get in, you're not going to see any other boats out there other than you might find somebody on a personal airboat out there. Because it being only 2 or 3 inches of water, you really couldn't, even the mud boats can't get out through there.
And if somebody was sitting here looking at this board chart and says, you know what, I got a family member coming from Idaho.
Yep. They
have no clue what it's like to be in Florida or to Florida wildlife. How would they get a hold of you?
Well, there's a couple different ways. We do have our Google Maps page, which is going to be, just look up Airboat Rides Unlimited, and it'll bring up our Google Maps page. In addition to that, we have the link on there, which is justinsjungle.com, and it'll bring up our website. Or they can also call us directly on the phone, which would be 352-636-4060, and that'll connect them with our office staff, which can work out the scheduling. And one of the nice things about the scheduling is we don't take any credit cards or anything over the phone, so they just book right with us over the phone. They just pay in person once they actually get here.
Captain Jason, I certainly appreciate everything you do for us here in Lake County. If you're ever wondering what it's like to be on an airboat, give Airboat Rides Unlimited a call. Take the Eco Tour, do the Hang On Tour. I'm sure they're all fantastic. You'll get to see wildlife you've never seen before. Bring your friends and family down. Whatever you do, just take care of each other. That's all we have from Board Shorts with Kirby Smith. See you next Wednesday.